Good morning, my dear children. Today we are going to start again with the grammar. Chapter number 2, Subject and Predicate. What is subject? The part of the sentence that tells us about who or what the sentence is saying. See again, the part of the sentence that is telling about who or what the sentence is saying is called as a subject. The part of the sentence that tells us more about the subject is called as the predicate. See the example. Meena wants a pink dress from her father. Who wants the pink dress from her father? As Meena. Meena is the subject in the sentence. Wants a pink dress from her father is the predicate. Every complete sentence contains two parts, that is subject and predicate. The subject is what or whom the sentence is about, while the predicate is telling something more about the subject. Just here now, compound subject. Tara or Zara went to the mall. But first we'll read the definition. When the subject is made up of two or more simple subjects, it is called as a compound subject. When the subject is made up of two or more simple subjects, it is called as compound subject. All the subjects share the same verb. See here, Tara or Zara went to the mall. Who went to the mall? Tara or Zara. The dog and the cat fight with each other every day. Who fight with each other every day? The dog and the cat. The poetry of Mary Anglo and the novels of Khaled Hosseini inspired me to write. What inspired me to write? The poetry of Mary Anglo and the novels of Khaled Hosseini. This is your compound subject. So Tara or Zara, the dog and the cat, the poetry of Mary Anglo and the novels of Khaled Hosseini. These are the compound subjects joined by conjunction and or. Next, compound predicate. When the predicate is made up of two or more simple predicates, it is called as a compound predicate. All the verbs share the same subject. When the predicate is made up of two or more simple predicates, it is called compound predicate. Like, see the example. She danced and leaped with joy when her father got her a bicycle. Who danced and leaped with joy? She. She is a subject. Dance and leap with joy when a father got her a bicycle is a compound predicate joined with a conjunction and. The people loved the vendor's pav bhaji and crowded around his stall. Who loved vendor's pav bhaji and crowded around the stall? The people. The people is a subject. Loved the vendor's pav bhaji and crowded. So, loved the vendor's pav bhaji and crowded, that is your compound predicate. He visited his cousin and his friend. Who visited his cousin and his friend? So he is a subject. Visited his cousin and his friend is your compound predicate. So the highlighted phrases are simple predicates that are joined by a conjunction such as and or. Again, there is a definition telling you about compound subject. A sentence is having a compound subject when it has more than one subject. It has a compound predicate when there is more than one predicate. A compound predicate might share a helping verb, or it might be two or more separate verb phrases. A compound predicate gives two or more details about the same subject and has two or more verbs joined by a conjunction. For example, she visited her cousins and met all their friends. In this example, she is your subject. She is a subject and visited and met are the predicates joined by the conjunction and. She is a subject visited and met at the predicates joined by the conjunction and. A compound subject consists of two or more subjects that are joined together by conjunction and the same verb. Conjunctions are and, but, or, nor. Okay. Examples: Minneapolis and St. Paul are called the twin cities. The two parts of the compound subjects have the same verb are called. A compound subject is made up of two or more simple subjects. A compound predicate is made up of two or more simple predicates. Compound subjects, that is, my sister and I were born in Japan. Compound predicates, we live and work in the United States. So first compound subject, my sister and I were born in Japan. So here, who were born in Japan? So my sister and I is a compound subject. We live and work in the United States. Who live and work in the United States? So we is a subject, live and work in the United States is a compound predicate. So these are the examples or the definitions which I showed you. Now you have to solve this assignment given. There are two assignments. Please solve it in your notebook. And when we'll come back to school, I'm going to check it. As well as we are going to go for grammar next chapter or solve this chapter lesson when we go for Zoom online classes. Thank you. Stay home, stay safe.